Now let's begin the conversation. As the race to 2027 elections continues to gather momentum, politicians are increasingly searching for viable political vehicles to drive their ambitions and consolidate new alliances. In political maneuver, the governor of Oyo State, Makinde, has declared his intention to contest the 2027 presidential election under a new alliance involving a faction of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Allied People's Movement (APM). Governor Makinde made the declaration during a joint mega rally by the two parties in Ibadan. He said the time to reset Nigeria is now. Now let's share the story by TVC News Olaide Oyewole with you.
The race to unseat the current administration at the center continues to gather momentum ahead of the 2027 general elections as political alliances, alignments and realignments continue to reshape the nation's political landscape. One of such emerging alliances is the coalition between Governor Makinde's People's Democratic Party and the Allied People's Movement, which staged a mega rally in Ibadan aimed at mobilizing support to change the fortunes of the country. Beyond serving as a show of unity between the PDP and APM, the rally also provided Governor Makinde the platform to formally declare his intention to contest the presidency in 2027. He expressed confidence that increased voter participation would bring about what he described as a historic reset of Nigeria, anchored on his campaign mantra, Reset Nigeria.
Today, we are all here at this mega rally to announce the grand alliance between the People's Democratic Party and the Allied People's Movement. This handshake will allow us field candidates at all levels. Therefore, today, I, Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, FNSC, announce my candidacy for the position of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
National chairman of the APM said the alliance possesses the strength and structure needed to achieve its objectives, urging Nigerians to put aside their differences in the collective effort to rescue the country.
Now that you have answered me and you have answered APM, I will take this back to APM family and congratulate His Excellency Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde that this journey, you are not going to walk alone, we are going to walk it together.
Earlier, both parties officially signed a memorandum of understanding to consolidate their alliance and strengthen cooperation towards unseating the ruling party at the center. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.
All right, thank you so much, Olaide Oyewole. Governor Makinde has declared his intention in a presidential bid. But Biko, first of all, are you surprised by this development?
No, I knew he would eventually have to contest on the platform of a political party that can take part in the election. His faction of the PDP is not recognized by based on the Supreme Court judgment. All of the courts, from the Court of First Instance right up to the Supreme Court, the convention that he held in Ibadan is not known to law, it's not recognized. So every decision that they took there amounted to a waste of time and a waste of money, you know. So I knew at some point he would wake up and smell the coffee. So right now, he knows that he's going nowhere.
He knows
with the PDP,
okay,
with the PDP.
Okay.
So he has decided to go and contest on the platform of APM. But in order to mask what he's about to do, he now decided to clothe it as a merger. whether it's a merger or not, your faction of the PDP will not be on the ballot. The PDP faction that will be on the ballot is the Wike faction. That is the reward you get when you refuse to obey court decisions.
Okay.
Because it was clear that they were told not to proceed with the convention in Ibadan. And what is the point? If you show disrespect to a court,
Yes.
you know in your heart that you will see end up going before another court. So politicians are the only ones who can explain why they behave in the way that they behave. So I saw some newspapers saying APM, PDP alliance. We journalists are part of the problem. What is an alliance between PDP? Because this faction of the PDP is not known to law. It does not exist. So you cannot say there's an alliance between PDP. If you are talking about PDP right now, in the same sentence as 2027 election, then it has to be the faction that is recognized by INEC, by law. So when you talk about PDP and you are referring to Makinde's faction, you are deceiving yourself because that faction of PDP is not known to law. That faction of PDP cannot get into any ballot. So there's no, in the real sense, what the man has done is he has moved into APM with his supporters. It's as simple as that. There's no, if there is going to be a merger, is it recognized by law? Because if we want to do a merger, INEC has to be involved.
Yes.
INEC has to know that, okay, you are doing a merger. Can you walk up to INEC and say PDP and APM have merged? People will ask which one. Is it the PDP that rose from the ashes of the illegal convention in Ibadan? Because I call it illegal because the courts said don't hold it. And whatever you can't build something on nothing. Whatever you did therefrom, it's a nullity, it's a waste of time. It's as worthless as a sweet trap on the floor.
Okay. Okay, it's time to reset Nigeria. I mean, how realistic is this ambition that the Oyo State government is pursuing?
Before we even talk about reset Nigeria, I think it's important that we do justice to viewers and people who are following the trends because we are getting them more confused. And nobody should blame us when we don't believe some of those things, especially that the opposition is saying. This same opposition met in Ibadan and they tell us they want to do a consensus candidate. Okay. And now, after a few days, we are seeing them splitting into NDC, the Ibadan Summit, splitting to ADC, APM. So what did you tell people? Do you really mind what you tell people? Because if we don't trust what you said in the past, it will be difficult for us to take you serious. Sure. So for me, I'm looking at, do these people really think Nigerians can be taken for a ride? Because we can see all kinds of statements. Now you want to get Nigeria more confused when we know that the likes of some lawmakers who are in the Senate, who are in the House of Reps, have bought their forms from the Wike-led PDP. You are telling them your PDP is merging with APM. They even told us that they've been selling forms in PDP. So this tells you that somebody is lying. Somebody is not telling us the truth. So we need to first put it on the table to say that you demand to explain to us what you told us that has been going on when nothing is going on. And when you even talk about alliance, because this, in my word, this is not even a merger, because you can't even talk of a merger when you still bear your name and you've not, like APC did. They had to make their former names defunct and they form a new name. So if your so-called alliance, do the BOT support you? I don't have my facts. Do the Bode George and the rest, are they going with you? Are you simply telling us this is all about Sheyi Makinde and all this while, and not the Iroko tree that Bode George always mentioned? So if it is about one person driving you, tell me you are not better than the man you've been accusing all the while. So talking about resetting Nigeria, if Nigeria is going to be reset on these premises, trust me, in my view, I think that's a non-starter, so to say. So for me, I want to believe that if you want to reset Nigeria, let's see your track record. Convince Nigerians, but for me, I don't even think at the end of the day, maybe we even, vie for this position.
Nigerians should not be misled.
Exactly.
There is no merger.
There is no merger.
Yes, there is no
Number
merger.
one.
This is not how mergers are conducted.
Okay.
When you are merging, you submit your identity.
So
Put your identity on the table.
Okay.
Yes, you submit your identity. Put it on the table. We had AMPP back then. There's no AMPP anymore now.
Yes.
There's no AMPP anymore. They submitted their identity, they put it on the table, and they came together. It's just like Access Bank and Diamond Bank.
Okay.
Imagine. Diamond Bank submitted their logo. That logo is still part of the identity of Access Bank. But
yes.
Access retains the name for the behemoth. And that is what turned Access Bank to the biggest bank in Nigeria today.
Yes.
The biggest bank by branch network, the biggest bank by the number of ATM galleries, the biggest bank by subscriber base. So this one, APM is a political party without visibility. It's just a case of walking up to one small party and say, look, these people are frozen me out. Can you give me a chance to use your platform? Of course, a party without visibility, they will jump at the opportunity, So that is what we have seen.
Yes.
If it were a merger, they will have submitted their names. And you don't begin to plan for a merger at the peak
of the
preparation for primaries and all that. It's something that will take at least 2 years to properly do a merger, so, which was what the APC did. What the coalition and the opposition has not even been able to build consensus amongst themselves about how this will go. Everybody wants to become president.
Ambition.
The ambition, the overpowering effect of ambition is what we are seeing today. You wasted so much money on a summit in Ibadan. At the end of the day, that summit amounted to nothing because all of you decided to go separate ways. No one is ready to sacrifice his ambition to remove Bola Tinubu from office. They are not prepared to do that.
Absolutely.
I've never seen a bunch of disparate opposition elements like this. Their greed for power stinks to high heavens. That's why they can't come together. And the president will be somewhere now, just be laughing at them. The man who spearheaded the summit has today gone to go and join Egbe Onipaki.
All right, gentlemen.
You have to interpret that.
Gentlemen, let's go straight to our next conversation.